Wayne Lang, voice of the West Branch Bears, and welcome to Week 4 of West Branch Bear football. This week we find ourselves back here at the friendly confines of the Little Rose Bowl, Oliphant Street Field, and tonight's opponent is Mid-Prairie, and boy oh boy, we should have a great football game here at Oliphant Street Field. Once again this week, our pregame comments and statistics are courtesy of Mike Owens in the West Branch Times. We really appreciate all the work he does for us. We'll give you a few of his comments in this past week's paper. Another piece of the puzzle of who's who in area high school football should become clearer Friday night, that's tonight, and when Mid-Prairie visits Oliphant Street Field. The Golden Hawks could help clarify things because they have gone from a 27-0 season opening defeat to Mount Vernon to an 8-6 victory over Solon to a 22-6 defeat to Highland Lone Tree in their District 6 opener last week. Both of their non-district foes are traditionally strong, and Highland Lone Tree is among the district's toughest in the statistics. Mid-Prairie is very solid, said Coach Peterson. They're very big. They have one of the best tailbacks in the district, he said, referring to Stacy Brown, who is averaging 3.3 yards per carry. Peterson said the Golden Hawks also have a great fullback in Jason Tremp. This week, Joe Weavers and Josh Hartz have been chosen by the Bear coaches for the team's 12th man award. For the last 2 weeks, Hartz for the last 2 weeks, Hartz for the last week. The award goes to the player who most helped in practice to prepare the team for this week's game. In addition, the coaches chose Mike Isabel and Corey Kessler for the Slobber Knocker Award for the biggest hit for the Durant-Bennett game, and Brian O'Neill for the Wilton game. So that gives you a little bit of rundown for tonight's game. I tell you, this should be a really great football game. Mid-Prairie has been a mild surprise, coming on very strong here at the beginning of the season, and we expect a great football game here. This past week, Mike Owen has put together some District 6 and overall statistics, which is just really well done. We'll try to read a few of these off to you. In rushing, in 10 or more carries in district games, Pat Gates leads the district, 18 carries, 157 yards, 4 TDs. Matt O'Neill from West Branch is second, 10 carries, 76 yards, and 1 touchdown. Overall, in all games, Pat Gates leads, 45 carries, 393 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Once again, Matt O'Neill second, 33 carries, 214 yards, and 2 TDs. In the passing in district games, Aaron Vincent is fourth. In passing in all games, Vincent comes in at third. He's 20 of 42, 3 interceptions, 279 yards, and 2 TDs. Receiving in district games, Pat Gates is seventh, Corey Kessler eighth, Brian O'Neill ninth. So we have 3 people in the top 10. In receiving in all games, Kessler is 7th, Gates 8th, Luke Murphy is 9th. Scoring, district play, Pat Gates is 1st, 24 points, 4 touchdowns. Aaron Vincent is 5th with 12 points, and Tim O'Neill is 7th with 7 points. Scoring all games, Pat Gates leads everything again, 8 TDs, 48 points. We find Matt O'Neill 2 TDs and 12 points. He's in 10th place. Punt returns, Pat Gates leads that also. So Pat Gates, as you can see, is getting his name mentioned over and over again here. He's had a really great 97 season so far. Kick returns, Pat Gates is 6th for West Branch. 1 return, 28 yards, a 28-yard average. Interceptions by players, guess who? Pat Gates. He's got 2 district interceptions. And sacks by players, Corey Kessler leads that with 2 district sacks. Rushing team, West Branch is first, 51 attempts, 408 yards, 7 touchdowns. Rushing all games, once again, West Branch is first. Passing in district team games, West Branch is 4th. Passing all games, West Branch is 3rd. Total yards, district games, West Branch ranks number 1. Total yards all games, once again, West Branch number 1. First downs in district games, and this one is really a shocker. Clear Creek Amana leads that, and I bet you that was one that no one could guess. West Branch is 2nd. First downs in all games, West Branch is 1st, Clear Creek Amana is 2nd.
Thank you.
Opponent rushing on defense now, West Branch ranks 3rd in holding the opponent rushing. Opponent rushing all games, West Branch is 2nd. Opponent passing all games, West Branch is 3rd in defense. In the district, they're 8th. Total yards in district games, West Branch ranks 4th. Opponent holding the opponent total yards in all games, West Branch ranks 2nd. Score by quarters in district, West Branch is 1st. Score by quarters all games, West Branch is 2nd. And the opponent score by quarters, West Branch is 4th. And the opponent score by quarters in all games, West Branch is 3rd. So that's kind of a rundown of our statistics. We don't like to get too muddled in statistics, but yet it's nice to get the players' names out in front of everyone so you get to hear them once a week, and also to let you know where the team stands as compared to the rest of the district. So that's the way it is here at West Branch. A beautiful night for football, temperature in the low 70s, no wind. It should be a great night for football, and we'll be back in just a second to bring you this great football game. Go here. Bears won the toss. They'll receive. Ball hits at the 20-yard line, picked up there by number 14, Murphy. He gets out to about the 30-yard line for the Bears. Great night for football. Lots of color. 1st and 10 Bears on their own 29-yard line. Handoff over the left side, and boy, Mid-Prairie snuffs it. O'Neill carried on 1st down there and got absolutely 0. So it's 2nd and 10 here. Second play from scrimmage in this football game. Vincent keeps it, does a nice fake. He could go a ways. To the 40, to the 45, to the 50, down to the 45, and they mark it out at about the Mid-Prairie 47-yard line. Pick up their first down, and I think you get to see here right away what really was evident last week is Aaron Vincent does just a great job of faking with that football. Everybody in the world took that fake. This time he pitches to O'Neill around that left end, and he'll have 4. Number 51, Fennel, and number 53, Sabern on the right side of that line for the Bears. Number 77, Grace at center. Tysinger and Osmondson on the left side of that offensive line. Handoff right over the middle. Once again, he keeps the ball. Gates makes a great cut to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, down to the 25-yard line. A great cut there by Pat Gates. We apologize. Once again, Vincent does such a great job of faking with that football. It's hard to really find it. Gates came up with the ball in 19 yards on his first carry. This time he does hand off to O'Neill, and he'll have about 3 straight ahead. Bear coaching staff's got to love this. This is real West Branch football. Good old smash mouth football, straight down the field on the ground. 2nd down 7. Handoff, big hole for O'Neill. Down to the 15, to the 10, down to the 5. That's okay. All right, Bears pick up their 3rd first down. This is the 7th play of this drive. Boy, oh boy, O'Neill picks up 18 yards. This time they hand off to Gates behind O'Neill. He'll get down close. We're going to call it about the 3 or 4 yard line, and the ball comes in. 2nd down, we'll call it 4 here for a touchdown for the Bears. 8:41 to go, first quarter, no score. Hand off to Gates, tucks in behind his blockers, and the ball comes out, but they rule it touchdown. Touchdown Bears, Pat Gates on a 4-yard run. That last drive, the extra point is bobbled, and it's going to be no good. That last drive by the Bears was 70 yards on 8 plays. Boy, oh boy, a great drive by the Bears. Vincent had 22 yards and 1 carry. O'Neill had 25 on 4. Gates had 25 on 3. And he capped it off with a 4-yard touchdown. Tremendous kick here by O'Neill all the way down to the 5, but whistles blow. Bears assessed a 5-yard offsides penalty on that kickoff, so O'Neill will tee it up at the West Branch 35 and kick again. 6-0 Bears, 8:36 to go. First quarter, they scored on their opening drive. A nice high kick taken by number 42, Saul Miller, at about the 15-yard line, straight up the middle, and guess who? Number 8, Trent Hansen. Mid-Prairie takes over at their own 36-yard line. A great return there by Saul Miller. This will be their first offensive series. Handoff over the right side to number 42. That's Miller again, and boy, oh boy, puts his head down. Takes number 7, Naphtali Rediger, is the quarterback here. We hope we got that young man's name right. 2nd down and 5. Handoff over the right side again, and he's tripped up for about 2. Here for the Bear defense. 3rd and 3, Mid-Prairie on their own 44. Bears would love to snuff them here early. 25 in motion, that's Hartsock. Handoff over the left side behind his blockers, and boy, he takes a lick by Matt O'Neill, but it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. 1st and 10, Mid-Prairie. Here for Mid-Prairie. The center for Mid-Prairie consistently picks the football up and moves it ahead about a half a yard. The officials caught it, give him a warning. Quick pass over the middle, and it's incomplete. Kane Gang, Drew Johnson, Gary Bass do a great job for us every week here. 2nd down after the incomplete pass. A mix-up in the backfield. They run together, and it slows that whole play down. They still get about 2. Number 22, Corey Kessler. Number 2, Brian O'Neill, defensive end. Number 78, Josh Hartz comes in that defensive line. 34, John Jacobson over the nose, and Trent Tyser in that defensive line. Pass over the middle, it's high, intercepted by Carr to the 45, to the 50, down to the 45, to the 40, cuts it back inside, takes a tremendous hit at about the 38-yard line. All right, number 11, Aaron Carr, give him some credit. A tip ball and then an interception. Goes all the way down to the Mid-Prairie 37. First and 10 West Branch. Handoff. No, it's faked. It's handed to Murphy to the 35. Makes a nice cut down to the 30, so he'll have about 7. Second down and 3. I don't mean to beleaguer this point, but boy, Vincent does such a great job of faking with that football. It's very, very difficult to follow it. Second down and 3 here for the Bears. Just on the this side of the 30. Inside to Gates. Bounces off a tackler. Goes forward. He'll have about 2. Steve Grace leads him out of that huddle. Gates, O'Neill, Murphy out at wing back, Kessler out wide left. Murphy in motion to the left, third down 1. Hand off to O'Neill, a big hole right up the middle to the 20, down to about the 18. First and 10 Bears. That's their 4th one of this first quarter. 4:35 to go. First quarter, 6-0 West Branch. Ball in the Mid-Prairie 18. Hand off to O'Neill. In behind his blockers. He'll have a couple. Like the reflectors on F-36 when he sees that hole. I tell you, he has got some blocking tonight from that offensive line. This time Gates slips, the ball comes out, and he falls on his own fumble there. Number 21, Jamie Scher, brings the play in for the Bears. They're faced with their first really big test here. It's third down, we'll call it a long 8, maybe even 9 here. Scher in motion. Vincent rolls left, has block, and has a man wide open down there. It's going to be incomplete, but we also have a flag down back here. It looks like Bears assessed a holding penalty, 10 yards. Now it's third down, and we'll call it a good 15. A little inside reverse to Murphy. Nobody sees him. He could go. Cuts it outside to the 5. Touchdown, Luke Murphy, and that was just one great play call. And number 34, Jacobson, for the Bears, a full house backfield. They'll go for 2, leading 12-0. This time Vincent rolls, looks, pitches it to O'Neill. He cuts it for the corner, and he'll have it. So it's 14-0 West Branch with 2:53 to go first quarter. That last drive by the Bears, 6 plays, 37 yards. Great run by Luke Murphy. Great play call by Larry Rummels. It's fumbled at about the 11. And boy, oh boy, I tell you what, when he gets up, I'm going to guess who that was. Mid-Prairie takes over on their own 21, and like we said before, on special teams, watch number 8, Trent Hansen. Consistently, he is around the football. Mid-Prairie goes right straight up the middle, and holy Toledo, number 76, Tysinger pancake. Bears take a lot of pride in their defense. Last week, the first half at Wilton, Bears had 305 yards of offense to -1 for Wilton. I think that says it all. We got a flag. Mid-Prairie picks up their first penalty of this football game, 5 yards for delay of game, so that's a big penalty here deep in their own territory. It's second down and 15. Quick pass intercepted by Vincent. Touchdown Bears. Lightning strikes here at Oliphant Street Field. Lightning being in the form of number 4, Aaron Vincent, a 16-yard interception for a touchdown. And I'll tell you what, folks, the Bears are back in town. As this Bear team is playing with some emotion, that's something we felt might have been a little bit lacking early in the year, but I think this team is starting to gel. Down to the 5, great kick by O'Neill. Here comes Hansen, he overruns him, straight up the middle, and there's Jacobson to get the Mid-Prairie runner at about the 31. What they did not want to do, and that's dig a deep hole here early in the football game. 1:26 to go, first quarter, 21-0 West Branch. Handoff over the right side. Brian O'Neill trips him up, and then number 9, Matt O'Neill, makes initial contact. Number 51, Fennel. Number 9, O'Neill at linebacker. 14, Murphy. Vincent. Carr. Number 32, Gates in that defensive backfield. Second down and 5. Handoff right up the middle. He hurdles. Number 4, Vincent, makes the tackle, and Mid-Prairie picks up their second first down of this first quarter. 34 seconds to go here. First and 10 Mid-Prairie on their own 43. Handoff over the left side. They can, ooh, tremendous hit. This could be the last play, and they're not going to get it off. So that's the end of the first quarter. 21-0 West Branch here at Oliphant Street Field. First play of the second quarter. Boy, the Bears off to a great start here at Oliphant Street Field. 21-0 West Branch. Second down 8 for Mid-Prairie. Hartsock in motion. Handoff over the left side, and 76 Trent Tysinger. He's like a load of hay on that left side of the Bear defensive line. 3rd and 8, Hartsock in motion to the right again. Look for a pass here. No, they hand off straight up the middle. Right to guess who? Number 76, and he goes. 4th and 5 for Mid-Prairie. Number 30, Stacy Brown will punt from about his own 35. Kessler and Murphy back deep, right straight to Kessler at the 20. Here goes the handoff to Murphy, makes a nice cut to the 25, to the 30. They got the picket fence set up to the 40, 45, 50. We have a flag, which is probably going to be the West Branch 21 after that great return by Murphy. 15-yard clipping penalty from the spot of the foul. So it's 1st and 10 Bears at their own 21. Murphy in motion to the left. He's having a big night here. Quick pitch to Gates. He gets around that corner out to the 30. We'll see. Vincent comes over to the sideline, gets the play. We give Gates 10 yards on that carry, but they're just about an inch short of a first down. Vincent sets him down just over the 30. Hand off to O'Neill. He's straight ahead, holds onto that football, and Mid-Prairie tackling the football, but he'll have. Bears pick up their 7th first down. That was O'Neill's 7th carry. He's got 41 yards. 1st and 10 Bears. Ball on the Bear 33-yard line. Murphy in motion. Quick pitch. They like to get that out there to Gates, down to the 40, to the 45. Bears just keep chugging along here. 1st and 10. That's their 8th one. Ball on the Bear 46. 9:18 to go. 2nd quarter. 21-0 West Branch. Sure in motion to the left. Vincent pitches it to Sure. He rounds the corner to the 45, to the 50. And he makes a quick burst of speed there, and he's going to be marked out at about the Mid-Prairie 46-yard line. Jamie Sure showing some real quickness. 2nd and 2. He gains 8 on that first down carry. Ball at the Mid-Prairie 46. This time Murphy in motion to the left. There goes Vincent. Back to throw. Has time. Then it's rushed a little bit and does a nice job of just getting rid of the football there. 3rd and 2. Vincent's pass falls incomplete. I think basically he was just trying to get rid of it. He had some pressure from the right side. Hand off to O'Neill. No. To Gates. Round to the 45. Stays on his feet. Nice job by Pat Gates. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, the Bears are headed north. 1st and 10 on the Mid-Prairie 41. Handoff inside to Gates. Ooh, he takes a wicked hit after about... I'll tell you, number 32, Pat Gates, our athlete of the week this week. Great honor for this young man, and he deserves it. Pitch late, and he's got some blockers. And he's going to round the corner, and he cuts it back at about the 20. He's going to go all the way. He's going to go all the way. A huge penalty, a clipping. We thought there might be one, but it did get called. So instead of a 38-yard touchdown run by Gates, it's now 2nd down and 23. Ball all the way back to the Bear 46. Vincent back to throw, puts it up, and it's short of O'Neill. Forever here for the Bears. 3rd down, 23 yards to go. Ball on the Bear 46-yard line. 7:24 to go. 2nd quarter. 21-0 West Branch. Gates in motion this time to the right, and we have a flag. Pick up another 5-yard penalty for delay of game. That's 50 yards in penalties this first half. That's been the one thing that's haunted the Bears this year. And it's a quick kick by Gates, and it's a good one. Good one. Hits at the Mid-Prairie 20 and takes a Bear hop, and it's going to be down at about the Mid-Prairie 14-yard line. Mid-Prairie takes over after the quick kick by Gates down at their 14-yard line, and he hurdles number 25 for Hartsock, and he'll possession of this first half. First possession they had an interception. Second one they had an interception that Vincent returned for a touchdown, and the last time they were forced to punt. Pitch around that left side, and boy, the Bears string it out, and number 9 O'Neill on the tackle. 3rd down and 2. Big down here for the Bear defense with 6:02 to go in this first half. Number 25, Hartsock, a busy man in motion to the right. Handoff over the right side. Number 11, Carr makes contact, and number 9, O'Neill in there. He's having a big night out of that linebacker spot. First down of this first half. 1st and 10 on their own 29. Handoff over the right side. There, Gates makes a tackle. And number 9, O'Neill, makes their fumble recovery. A great hit by Pat Gates. Number 32, Pat Gates, evidently wants in on that Slobber Knocker award this week. That was a great hit to cause the fumble. 1st and 10 Bears on the Mid-Prairie, and we have flags. Mid-Prairie offsides. That's their second penalty of this football game. They've only got 2 for 10 yards. So it's 1st and 5 Bears on the Mid-Prairie. We'll call it 29. Boy O'Neill right straight up the middle. That's first down number 11 for Bears in the first half here. 4:56 to go. Ball on the Mid-Prairie 25-yard line. Vincent keeps, pitches it to Murphy. Murphy cuts it back, slips, and he's going to be down for no gain. Grass getting a little slick here at Alpha Street Field. The dew sets in early this time of year. 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Sure in motion, quick pitch to Gates. He has some blockers, cuts it back inside, and a great cut to the 20, to the 15, to the 12. Set to go. Mid-Prairie calls a timeout, and I think basically it was to regroup. The Bears are just simply dismantling them at this point. 1st and 10 on the 13-yard line. Hand off to Gates. A nice hole behind Tysinger, and he's down to the 5. Gates having a big first half. 2nd down and 3. Little misdirection to O'Neill. He's going to be hit. He'll be down at about the, we'll call it the 2. 1st and goal, Bears. 3 minutes to go, first half. Hand off to Gates, tucks in behind those blockers, dives for the goal line. Touchdown Bears. Pat Gates on a, I don't know what you'd call it, a 3-yard dive. Luke Murphy to hold for the extra point. That last drive by the Bears was 38 yards on 6 plays, and the kick is no good. O'Neill set to kick off for the Bears. That last drive, as we said, 38 yards on 6 plays. Gates gets the 3-yard touchdown. Taken at the 10, it's fumbled at the 15, and then he picks it up and gets out there, and boy, there's a hit. And Mid-Prairie takes over at their own 29. That was Kevin Kaleberg also on that last good hit on that special team. Good to see him back in the lineup. Quick pass over here, and it's taken at the 36-yard line. 2nd and 2 for Mid-Prairie. That's their first pass completion in this football game. Good for 8 yards. 2:07 to go first half. Hand off over the left side, and he cuts it outside. Number 32, Gates, and O'Neill on that tackle. Mid-Prairie picks up their 4th first down of this first half. 1:38 to go, clock running. Ball in the Mid-Prairie 39-yard line. Back to throw, rolls right. Out here in the flat, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Mid-Prairie. Good pressure that last time by Corey Kessler. Good defense by the defensive backfield. 1:28, clock stopped after the incomplete pass. Back to throw, Kessler has pressure on. They have a middle screen. Thrown to big number 72, the dog, Matt Taylor. Home. With a smile on his face. Yes, that was a freight train by the name of Matt Taylor, number 72, headed north here at Elephant Street Field. Bears set to go here, and we still can't help but have a smile on our face watching Matt Taylor explain to all of his teammates on the sideline exactly how he ran that interception back. Ball on the 20. Vincent back to throw, has a man out there. That's Sure. Takes it to the 10, to the 5, spins, and he's going to be almost a late hit there. Bears pick up, but yet another first down. That's 14 we have. 1st and goal, ball on the 5. Jacobson leads the blocking, and Bears are going to be down to about the 1. Bears call a timeout here with 51 seconds to go. Ball on the 1-yard line. O'Neill in motion to the right. Vincent straight ahead, quarterback sneak, and he'll go in standing up. That's Aaron Vincent. Bears look like they're going to go for 2. That last drive was 19 yards on 3 plays. Big play being the 15-yard pass from Vincent to Shure. They go for 2. Looks in the end zone, looks, has a man, and the official actually blocked the intended receiver, but that's part of the game. So it's 33-0 West Branch here with 49 seconds to go.
West Branch leads Mid-Prairie 33-0.
Thank you, Butch.
Butches.
Travis Hartley returns the ball from Mid-Prairie. Tackle by John Jacobson. Ball started to Mid-Prairie 48-yard line, 50-10 hot.
Big first half for the Bears. Out here to the left flat, and boy, the quarterback simply throws it away. 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. 39 seconds to go on the clock. Clock stops after the incomplete pass. 25 in motion. Back to throw. Under pressure. Goes long. Has a man out there. Nice play by Aaron Vincent. Mid-Prairie takes a 10-yard holding penalty. So it's 2nd down and 20. Handoff over the right side, and number 9 O'Neill and 32 Gates on the tackle. Mid-Prairie calls a timeout here with 18 seconds to go on a 3rd down and 20. I don't quite understand that philosophy, but whatever. Back to the 35, to the 40. Turns it upfield, and he'll be smothered there after about, we'll call it a 6-yard gain. Alman, we're just about ready to start the second half here. The captains are going out at midfield, and boy, I'll tell you what, it was a great first half of football for the West Branch Bears. I'd venture to say probably the best half of football this team's played this year. Let's go over some of our unofficial statistics at halftime here. Bears in total yards had 242 total yards. Mid-Prairie had 57. Rushing plays, the Bears had 29. Mid-Prairie had 16. Yards rushing, the Bears had 227. Mid-Prairie had 49. Yards passing, the Bears had 15. Mid-Prairie had 8. Vincent was 1 for 3 in the passing department. Mid-Prairie was 1 for 6. Bears had 14 first downs. Mid-Prairie had 4. Bears didn't have any fumbles. And I think here's where you'll see a big difference in the football game. The Bears had no fumbles, no interceptions. Mid-Prairie had 1 fumble and 3 interceptions, one of those being taken back for a touchdown by Aaron Vincent. Penalties, that's been the sore spot with the Bears all year. They had 5 penalties for 50 yards. Mid-Prairie had 3 for 20. In the individual rushing statistics, Vincent had 2 carries for 23. Matt O'Neill had 9 carries for 51. Gates, as always, the workhorse, 14 carries, 120 yards in his first half. Murphy had 3 carries, 25 yards. Schur had 1 carry for 8. Vincent was 1 for 3 in passing, and that being a 15-yarder to number 21, Jamie Schur. The Bears had 5 possessions that first half. They scored on 4 of them. Mid-Prairie had 6 possessions. As we said before, on 4 of those possessions, they turned the ball over. They had a fumble and 3 interceptions. Were forced to punt on the other possession that they had, and in the last possession of the half, they simply ran out of time. So that's been a great first half, as we said, and that gives you a little bit of a rundown. Bears set to go. Tim O'Neill will be kicking from the Bear 40. He'll be kicking to the south end of the football field. Absolutely no wind here tonight. The flag is dead silent. Great high kick all the way down to the 10-yard line, straight up the field, and hits his own player, and we have a flag. I don't know what. 10-yard holding penalty, a poor way to start the second half, so they're going to start at their own, we'll call it 18. Handoff over the left side, has a little running room. Number 11, Aaron Carr in there. 2nd and 3. Mid-Prairie picks up 7 yards on that first down carry. First possession of the second half. Handoff over the left side. They seem to be working on that left side, and he's going to be close to the first down. Mid-Prairie picks up the first down of the second half. Ball on their 30-yard line. Handoff over the right side. Number 30 for Mid-Prairie breaks out, and he could go. Number 14, Murphy and Gates close in on him. That's number 30, Stacy Brown. Number 62, Isabel, comes out for the Bears. O'Neill and Fennell at linebacker. 1st and 10, that's their second one of this drive. Ball on the Mid-Prairie 45. Handoff over the right side, ducks outside, and nice play there. 2nd and 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. 9:55 to go, third quarter. 33-0 West Branch. Handoff over the middle, bounces off one tackler. Number 34, Jacobson hangs on there for a gain. 3rd and 1. Mid-Prairie, I'm sure, trying to come out and establish something here this second half. Get a little respectability back. Handoff right over the middle, and we have Prairie, another holding penalty, the second one of this drive. So now it's instead of 3rd and 1 or whatever, it's 3rd and 11. Vincent on the blitz, and he nails the quarterback. It's a center screen, and number 72, Matt Taylor, does a great job coming back and making the tackle. 4th and 2, and it looks like Mid-Prairie will go for it. Boy, Aaron Vincent put a real hit on the quarterback. Hand off over that right side, and boy, he's hit in the backfield, and he's not going to make it, I don't think. Depends. West Branch, a great defensive stand. They take over at their own 46-yard line. 8:12 to go, 3rd quarter. Hand off to O'Neill. What a workhorse. He could go down to the 30. It's a foot race to the 10. Oh, he's tripped up at about the 2-yard line. A great. Matt O'Neill having himself a big night. That puts him over 100 yards. That's 103 yards on 10 carries. That was a 52-yard sprint. O'Neill in motion this time. Vincent pitches to Gates behind his blocker, and he's going to be smothered at about the 3. Gates loses about a yard on that last carry, so it brings up about a 2nd and goal at about the 4-yard line. Little misdirection inside to O'Neill, still on his feet, dragging people with him, and they signal touchdown West Branch. Tim O'Neill to attempt the extra point. Luke Murphy to hold. It's a high snap. Kicks down, and oh my goodness, he kicks it clear downtown. The Bears was 54 yards on 3 carries, all on the ground. Capped off with the O'Neill touchdown. Kicks down to about the 10, straight up the middle, cuts it back to the left, and number 58 makes the initial hit. And number 8, Trent. Mid-Prairie takes over at their own 34. Boy, number 58 for the Bears, Kevin Kaelberg, young man that's been injured. He sure wants some of that playing time back. Nice hit there on that kickoff. Hand off over the left, and he gets out of there. Number 4, Vincent, comes in to trip him up. 2nd down and 3. Mid-Prairie picks up maybe a long 6, short 7 there. 6:15 to go, 3rd quarter. Over the right side, and number 9, O'Neill, in on the tackle. Boy, Mid-Prairie just having a terrible time with turnovers here at Alpha Street Field. After that tackle by O'Neill, the ball squirts out. We don't know who recovered, but the Bears take over at the Mid-Prairie 47. Vincent rolls right, pitches to Gates to the 50, makes a nice cut at the 45 to the 40. He's gone. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Pat Gates. Kicks up, looks good. It is good, and the Bears lead this thing 47-0 with 5:55 to go, 3rd quarter. A new kicker in here for the Bears now, number 85, and we'll get his name for you here in just a second. He'll be kicking from the 40. It's a high kick, a short kick, down to about the 26-yard line. Number 8, Trent Hansen on initial contact. Players in here for the Bears. Mid-Prairie takes over in their own 40. Number 65 we see going in, Larry Kuzman. He's in that defensive line. Number 21, sure, in that defensive backfield. Number 62, Mike Isabel in there at linebacker. Whoa, Nelly! Of 4, and Mid-Prairie just got introduced to Trent Tysinger there. All 256 solid pounds of him. 2nd down and 14. Hand off over the left side. Tripped up in the backfield. Again, number 11, Aaron Carr. And he's run out of bounds after a gain of about 2. 3rd down and 11. Boy, oh boy, Coach Peterson has got to have a smile on his face after this football game. This defense playing lights out. Number 65 on the tackle, and the ball comes out, and it looks like the Bears have it. That was number 65, Larry Kuzman, that caused that fumble. And number 78, Josh Hart's on the fumble recovery. Oh, we got a second here. We have a whole bunch of new players in there. Number 6, Ryan Dauber in there at quarterback. Number 40, Hosier in there. Number 52, Austin Hatfield in there. Number 58, Kevin Kaelberg. Number 61, Joe Weavers. Number 62, Mike Isabel. 78, Josh Hartz is in there. Number 34, John Jacobson. Number 85, the exchange student. Number 11, Aaron Carr. And number 65, Larry Kuzman. We hope we got them all. Straight ahead there by Dauber, and he gets about 8. Mid-Prairie assessed a 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty for kicking Dauber in the head there after he was down. You hate to see that. 47-0. Ball at the Mid-Prairie 25. Handoff to number 34, Jacobson. Number 34, Jacobson, loves to get in that backfield. Does a little blocking. This time Hosier off the right side, and he'll have maybe a yard. Number 54, Michael Peterson, brings the play in for the Bears. It's 3rd down and 4, ball on the Mid-Prairie 20-yard line. 3:09 to go, 3rd quarter. There goes Jacobson, straight up, and he's down to about the 15, and he'll have the 1st down. Bears pick up yet another 1st down. We have it somewhere in the vicinity of 20. Nice to see all these players get in the football game. It's a reward for working hard in practice all week. The coaching staff does a great job, and there's Jacobson down to about the 10. Number 62, Mike Isbell, kind of a surprise appearance in the backfield here. 2nd down and 3. And we have a man offsides. A 5-yard offsides penalty. Let's see if it happens to be a drive killer here. It's 2nd down and 8 with 2:13 to go, 3rd quarter. Over the right side, and boy, oh boy, we'll see they're down to about the 6-yard line. John Jacobson just having a great night here at the fullback spot. 4 carries, 22 yards, 3rd down and 4. Straight ahead, that's Dauber, and he's going to be down close to the 1st down. 4th and 1. We were just totaling up. Bears have 362 yards on the ground so far, and 8 different people have carried the football. We seem to have a little delay here. Now the official spots the ball, so it's 4th and inches, and the Bears would love to get this 1st down here. Handoff over the right side to Jacobson, and the whole pile goes forward, and I think he got it. 1st and goal. 1:13 to go in this 3rd quarter. 47-0. Dauber keeps it himself. Still going, still going, still going, and they blow the play dead. 2nd and goal. Ball on the 1. We thought Dauber was in, but it was a quick whistle, so he didn't get the touchdown. And the ball, we don't, it's a touchdown Bears, so that's going to be the end of the football game here at Oliphant Street Field. The Bears are going to win this thing 53-0 against a pretty darn good Mid-Prairie football team. The Bears will go 3-1 on the season now, 2-0 in district play, and that's a great start for West Branch here. And once again, as always, we'd like to thank all of the fans for coming out to watch us here at Oliphant Street Field. We appreciate all of your dedication and your commitment to following this football program. Please come back and watch us again next week as the Bears try to make it 4-1. Thank you all very much.